My friend. 4-chord finger fun in the key of D. Now, what does that mean? It means if you have an ukulele and you're in tune, let's play some songs. In the key of D major, D major is the 1 chord. We have a D, F sharp, and A with an open A. Those 3 notes make something called a triad or a chord, and they're composed of 2 dyads, onto which, when you play them together, they sound great, or they sound horrible, depending on what type of chord it is. And your preference on what chords are. And actually, let's not get into that. As far as this channel goes, if you dig me and this, little less me, more on the channel, music theory, subscribe, become a member. If you become a member, you're supporting my dream of becoming a musician at a very late stage in my life. However, why not follow your dream? Here we go! D major, D, F sharp, A. When we go to our E minor, no matter how you want to play this E minor, it's gonna give you E, G, and B. Hence, it's not an E, G sharp B, it has a 1 flat 3/5, as all music is viewed through the eyes of the major. When we play D major, it has 2 sharps, F sharp and C sharp. So all of these chords will have those, or lack of those. When we go from our 1 chord D major, DFA, to our 2 chord E, G, B for E minor, our 3 chord is gonna be an F sharp, A, and C sharp, giving us an F sharp minor. Why? F sharp, A sharp, C sharp would be our F sharp major. Flattening the median gives us a minor chord, or a minor triad. Our next chord is going to be the G major, utilizing the G, B, and the D with the open G. Now you can wrap a pinky, not a fan of that, or you could just play a B-A-R-R bar chord, B-A-R-R-E bar chord, and then you could put your pinky out to the side. I would say let it hover, don't wrap it around, that's silly. And then after a G major, we have our A. In the key of D, it's a major now. If those of you who have been used to playing the uk in the key of C, this is one of the chords that just changes the tonality of that A minor from having a 1-3-5, A, C, E, to having an A, C sharp E. So now you definitely know where a D flat or a C sharp is. Our next chord is the big old B-A-R-R bar chord, E, bar chord, and then we're gonna put our finger down to get the B. Now remember, these 2 notes up top right here and right here are called perfect primes. They're the exact same inflection and note. They have the same intonation. Along with its minor here, B, D, and F sharp, we have given ourselves a B minor. And then lastly, if we take our 5 chord, which is the A, and play it as just A dominant, it's called a C sharp diminished. Or you can play the actual chord by taking your G7, G sharp 7, G double sharp 7, and that is a C sharp diminished. And then resolves to D. So, 4-chord fun. Let's pick 4 of these monstrositas and put them together and see if it makes sense. Let's pick the 2 chord, the 4 chord, the 6 chord, and the 1 chord. So the 2 chord is the E minor. Our 4 chord, of course, is going to be our G. When we do our 6th chord, it's the relative minor. Rather than playing it as a B minor with my finger out, I'm just going to make it easy breezy and play a D6 or something called a B minor 7. It simply means you're removing the root, not doing the major 7th, and then you're leaving the minor 7th in. Nice. Also, it's a heck of a lot easier to play directly from there. And then lastly, we're going to be playing our D, which is exactly the same thing, but the whole point of doing this is so you start lifting this finger to achieve the open note. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, pop. Pop, pop, pop. G. B minor 7. D major. Hear the tonality change? If you want to go a little faster, pa, just try 8th notes. I hope this has been lots of fun. If it has been, subscribe, why don't you? Become my friend, and for those of you who are super serious about music, become a member and join us on Mondays and Tuesdays for live streams for members only and ask questions. That's what I'm here for. I've got 30 students face-to-face, and I've got enough time to serve about 20 or 30 other people with music awesomeness. So if you've got time, join me on Mondays and Tuesdays, or just subscribe to me.